You look absolutely stunning, my love.
And you, my some husband.
I love you.
I love you too. My children, you make us so proud. Thank you, Mama.
Mary married James with love and hope. He promised protection. She promised partnership. Two families became one. The future looked certain. No one imagines the storm when the sky is this clear. The first year passed, then the second. The questions arrived disguised as concern. Any good news? Her body became public property. Her womb, a community project. Advice turned into remedies. Herbs wrapped in paper, prayers wrapped in suspicion. His mother called it help, but help doesn't feel like accusation. Mary accepted every mixture, swallowed every suggestion. She was trying, but trying alone. Maybe we should both get tested.
So now you think it's me?
That was the last time she asked. And from that night forward, the blame belonged to her. At gatherings, the performance continued. His sister placed her child on his lap. "Practice," she said. James said nothing, and silence can bruise deeper than insult. They prayed over her, not over them, over her. They called it a spiritual blockage. No suggestion that the problem might not wear a dress. Mary knelt, James stood. Distance can exist in the same room.
If she cannot give him a child, we will find someone who can.
Mary stood in the hallway, heart beating like a warning. Sometimes the end of a marriage is not an argument, it is a realization.
Do you believe I am the problem?
He hesitated. And hesitation is an answer. In that pause, 8 years collapsed. A marriage can survive hardship, it can survive poverty, it can survive waiting. Can it survive humiliation? Should she leave? Sometimes. The deepest infertility is not in the body, it is in courage.
You look absolutely breathtaking, my love.
You look so handsome yourself. My children, you both look perfect. Thank you, Mom.
This is the best day of my life.
I'm so proud.
Mary left quietly, and within a year she was replaced. Her name was Neka, prayerful. From church, this wedding was louder. The problem had been removed, or so they believed.
This is so nice, just us.
It really is. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
You always know how to make me smile.
Because seeing you happy is all that matters.
The first year felt different. New wife, fresh start, no history, no accusations. James relaxed again. His mother smiled with certainty. This time they said, "It will happen quickly. Hope is easy when you refuse to question yourself." Then the second year passed. The questions returned, softer this time. Any news? The same script, new actress. Neka did not yet know she had stepped into a role already written.
Maybe we should both go for testing.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Maybe we should both go for testing.
There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me.
Some sentences repeat until they become prophecy. His mother began to notice. Year 3, same silence, same empty nursery, but this time her confidence wavered. She did not say it out loud, but doubt had entered the room, and doubt is stubborn. So they prayed harder, they fasted longer, they laid hands on Neka. Not James, never James, because pride has a way of choosing its target.
May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. Amen. Be strong in faith. Thank you all.
His sister grew restless. 2 wives, same outcome. Even she could count. But admitting it would mean rewriting everything they said about Mary. And pride does not apologize easily. Nika stood in front of the mirror one night. She replayed the timeline. 8 years with Mary, 3 years with her. Same silence, and one man refusing the simplest test. The realization was not loud, it was quiet. James began to feel it too. The pattern, the common denominator. But pride is a fortress, and inside that fortress men convince themselves that silence is strength. At dinner, no one mentioned it, but everyone felt it, the unspoken truth sitting between them. Infertility did not end with Mary, it followed one man, and the longer he refused to look in the mirror, the louder the silence became. Now the real question is this: does the mother finally admit what she fears, or does pride push this marriage toward the same cliff, too? Part 3 is where truth stops whispering and starts knocking. It did not take long, a sterile room, a quiet doctor. A single sheet of paper, no prayers, no opinions, just numbers, low count, low motility, long-standing, not recent. On the drive home, the road felt longer than usual, because truth stretches time. He remembered every dinner table conversation, every moment he chose silence. He thought for defense that never came, but pride was heavier.
You made it! We missed you!
I missed you too. Come here, my girls.
Yay, Daddy!
Group hug!
Not far away, Mary was no longer standing in hallways overhearing whispers. She was running across grass. Two small hands reached for her. Amma stood beside her, not silent. Her laughter came easily now. She was never barren. She was buried under blame. They saw each other by accident, a grocery store aisle, life doing what life does. Mary held her daughter's hands. James stopped walking. For a moment, no one spoke, because some realizations do not require words. She was never the problem. His mother heard the news. 2 children, healthy, strong. The same woman she once called barren. The house felt smaller that evening, because sometimes the loudest regret is the one you cannot confess publicly.
Let me share a passage from this book that has guided me. It says, "In the quiet moments, we find the truths that shape our lives." These words are a reminder to cherish every story.
This looks absolutely delicious.
It really does. Everything looks perfect. I'm so glad we could all get together. It's been too long. This is wonderful.
That night, James spoke.
It was me.
3 words. Years too late, his sister lowered her eyes. His mother stopped breathing for a second. He called Mary, not to reopen wounds, just to say what he should have said 8 years ago.
I should have protected you.
On the other end of the line, Mary listened. She simply replied,
I needed that when I was still your wife.
One house was filled with laughter, the other was filled with lessons. James did not lose Mary because of infertility. He lost her because he chose comfort with his family over courage with his wife. Infertility did not destroy that marriage. Assumption did. Silence did. Ego did.
What a beautiful evening.
It really is. Perfect for a walk.
Look at the pretty sky and the long shadows.
Mary walks forward now, hand in hand with the life she rebuilt. She does not look back. And James, before you question a woman's body, ask yourself, are you brave enough to question your own? For 8 years, they called her barren. They measured her worth by an empty crib. They whispered about her body like it was a public discussion. They prayed over her, blamed her, and the whole time, the truth sat comfortably in a man's silence. Mary carried shame that was never hers. She swallowed humiliation she did not earn. She stood alone in a marriage where protection was promised but never delivered, and when she left, they called her incomplete. But look at her now. 2 children, a peaceful home, a man who says we instead of you. She was never lacking. She was misplaced. Meanwhile, a mother must now live with her words. A sister must now swallow her laughter, and a man must now face the mirror he avoided for years. Because when the pattern repeats, the problem is not coincidence. It is the common denominator. So before you point a finger at a woman's body, ask yourself, are you protecting truth or protecting pride? Because silence can cost a marriage.
These days, women are so promiscuous. That's why so many homes are waiting.
In our time, you marry today, next year you hear good news.
A man rarely has that kind of issue.
Stop blaming women.
We're just talking.
No, we're not just talking. For years you blamed Mary
James,
You prayed over her. You questioned her. You humiliated her. And it was me.
why didn't you tell me earlier?
Because I was afraid you would see me differently.
I would never.
You already did. Just not to me. Good afternoon, Mr. James. I've reviewed your preliminary tests. Doctor, just tell me straight. Straight? Okay. Your sperm count is low. Motility is also low. So what does that mean? It means conception can be difficult without treatment. Not impossible, but difficult. Are you sure? Because you've been told many things, but biology doesn't respond to opinions. How long has this been like this? Based on the results and patterns, it's likely not new. It could have been present for years. Yes. So, in my first marriage, I can't speak to the past without records, but medically, yes, this could have contributed. Mr. James, I want to be clear. Infertility is not a punishment. It's a medical fact of applied. What do we do now? We start a plan, lifestyle changes, medication, supplements, possibly hormonal treatment. We'll also test for underlying causes. And my wife? We test and support both partners. I should have done this a long time ago. The best time would have been then. The second best time is now.
Doctor, should I schedule the follow-up?
Yes, and Mr. James, bring your wife next time. I will.
This won't be easy.
Neither was letting you carry suspicion.
If the result had said it was me, would you have defended me?
That pause is the problem.
I'm learning.
Then start here. Here's your medication and water.
Exactly 2 years later, Naneka has not been feeling well lately and decided to do a pregnancy test. 2 lines.
I was never the problem. Oh my God. This is really happening. Thank God.
What's wrong?
Nothing is wrong. Something is finally right.
God has answered at last. Yes, God answered, and so did science.
For years, women carry blame they do not deserve. If the result had said it was me, this room would feel different. This child is not proof that I was worthy.
We must stop testing wives before we test the men.
We were wrong.
Infertility tests love, but blame destroys it. If there is no child, test both. If there is a struggle, face it together. If there is truth, own it.